Hello children, welcome back. In my last class, I have already started the first chapter of yours, Valodaya and Me. I hope you all have gone through the part and have probably understood. Once again, I'm just giving you the gist of that. That narrator and Valodaya were very close friends, but there was a gap, age gap. And Valodaya was a good companion of him, but he was very proud of himself. He always shows that he is much more superior than that of the narrator, right? So let's continue. He was better than me in everything, at lessons, in arguments, and in manners. And all this took me farther from him. Father, Farther. This is not further. Furth here is a different word, and Farth here is a different word. Farth here is a different word that means distance. Duriya, durattu. Great. So, farther from him and caused me moral anguish. Anguish, Anguish. Anguish. Anguish means anger. When you are having anger and inside anger towards someone, that is anguish. Anger which I could not understand. So, as because there is an age gap between Valodaya and the narrator, Valodaya was much matured than that of narrator, but narrator could understand that there is a gap. There is a distance creating between Valodaya and the narrator, but he could not understand what is the reason behind it. Rather, he could not judge himself why he is having an anguish towards Valodaya. What is the actual cause of the anguish? Whereas both of them were very close and very good friends of each other. One reason he has already shown that Valodaya always pretends to be the most smartest, much more superior than that of him. That is the reason. Apart from that, he could not understand what was going on. Anyways, when Valodaya was given a tucked linen shirt, linen, in those days, linen used to be a very standardized cloth. Means a person who is wearing linen means a person is having some more gravity or is a different level person. A linen shirt for the first time, I was unhappy for not having a shirt like that. So I was completely not at all, rather completely, I should say, not at all happy. I was having a jealousy. It happens when you are very close to someone and you think yourself to be the most paralyzed person with the particular individual. Then if that individual is superior than you, then you can have an anguish, an internal anguish towards the particular person regarding uh, any sort of behavior. For suppose if the person gets something and you feel that as because I'm with him or her, I should also get that. I also deserve that. And if anyhow you could not achieve it or you did not get it, then you will feel bad. तुमको मिल गया मुझे नहीं मिला अच्छा ও পেলো আমি পেলাম না তাতে কি হয়েছে ও পেলো তো something like that. This thing happens, you know pretty well. You also feel like that, no? I know that. Okay, I am sure I would have felt happier if, see, in the very next line, narrator has given the valid reason for that. Why he was not happy by the gift received by Valodaya. I am sure I would have felt happier if I was convinced that every time he arranged his collar, it was not done to annoy me. Annoy. Annoy means गुस्सा दिलाना, to bring someone, to hurt someone's feelings sentimentally, so that the person gets depressed, sits back. That is annoyed, gussa. So he's telling that I know whenever he picks up his collar, like, you see, I have done this job, I'm the best. This type of feeling. So, narrator is telling that I would have been the happiest person by his receivement of that shirt if his behavior towards me would have been much more friendly. If I have understood that he is not putting on his collar to annoy me, to show me that he is superior, I am inferior. He always have an intention to put me down. What tormented me most was that it sometimes seemed to me Valodaya understood what was going on inside me, but tried to hide it. Just now I have told you, my dear, that Valodaya was much more matured than the narrator. So it's understandable that when something is going on inside some other person's mind who is sitting next to you, and you are matured enough to understand that, then it is expected that you definitely can calculate what's going on inside his mind. And Valodaya was very, very intelligent to learn that feeling, learn the mind of the narrator. But he always pretends to be, I don't know anything. So what? How can I know what he's thinking? But he knows pretty well what is going on inside the mind of the narrator. And that was the thing which tormented, tormented, torture. Torture someone, that is torment. When you torture someone from his mind, when you torture someone from his heart, it hurts him. कोई भी बात जब दिल पे आती है तो बहुत दुख होता है. और अगर वो ऐसे किसी इंसान के पास से है जो तुम्हारा बहुत करीबी है, बहुत खास है तुम्हारे लिए, a person very special to you or close to you, if he torments you in each and every side, then you are much more hurted. Right? But perhaps my sensitiveness and tendency to analyze deceived me in this case. It may be Valodaya did not feel at all as I did. But probably, again, a narrator is consoling himself. Probably what I am thinking, maybe I am wrong. Maybe Valodaya is not understanding what actually is going on. Maybe it is my miscalculations that he is understanding or he can read my mind. Probably he is not reading my mind. It's my miscalculations, my wrong conception maybe. He was impulsive. And his enthusiasm in different hobbies did not last long. Impulsive? When a person is excessively emotional, excessively sentimental, that is impulsive. When you cannot control your feelings, when you cannot control your excitement, when you are very a sudden action which is taken without any necessity or without any logical reason, that is impulse. কোনো কাজ যখন আমরা করি চিন্তা ভাবনা না করে, হ্যাঁ করব চলো করে দিই, তার আগে পরে কি হতে পারে, what can be the side effect of it, what can be the negative part of it, without thinking anything, I'm doing the work. Whatever happens, I'll do it. This is impulse, which no one should be. This is a very wrong characteristics of any human being. Anyways, so he was very impulsive, and that's why whatever he feel to do, he starts with a great excitement, but he could not persist it. He could not consistently continue it. He had to stop it all of a sudden. He starts suddenly, he stops suddenly because he was impulsive, emotional. Whatever he does, he always used to did it. He just suddenly he feels that I need to jump from the terrace, and he jumps down. But he is never thinking about the result or the reaction or what can be the adverse effect of the work. And that is the reason whenever he starts anything, for suppose painting, he feels that I want to paint. He starts painting. But he is very impatient. He cannot wait till the painting finishes. So his impulse always insists him to leave the work wherever he doesn't feel good. Impatient, he becomes very impatient. He would suddenly develop a passion for picture himself taking up painting, spend all his money buying them and beg them for his drawing master of papa and of grandma. Then it would be a craze for curious to decorate his table, collecting them for every room in the house, or a mania of novel which he obtained on the sly and read all the day and night. You see, I've already given an example of drawing. It is mentioned in the text also. Some manners like starting reading novel, start a painting, then decorating the house. Suddenly he feels that I need to decorate the house. He starts like anything. Insists his mother and father, give me this, give me that. He starts it. But then suddenly he feels that too long. No, I don't want to do it anymore. He left it over there. So he is very moody type person. I could not help being impressed by his hobbies, but I was too proud to imitate him and too young and not independent enough to choose a hobby for myself. Writer or the narrator was very impressed. The way he is serious about Valodaya is serious about his work, the way he gets into the work, the way he does it, the way he finishes with the perfection. Whenever he finishes any work, he finishes it with a full perfection. So that was the thing which impressed the narrator. But he was too young to to start the hobbies, and he was not at all independent. That means he did not belong from a very luxurious family. I'm feeling moody, and whenever I'm feeling whatever to do, I start doing it. It doesn't go with each and every family. Every family has a specific limitations, right? I'm feeling today, now I'll go to London. It's impossible. But there are many families, if they feel that they'll go to London, they'll arrange everything and they'll move. But it depends upon the standard of the family, the lifestyle of the family, and also how the grooming of the child is being done. It depends on that. So narrator did not belong from that sort of family from which Valodaya was belonging. So that's why even if he feels to do like Valodaya, he could not continue. Because he has some limitations, some foundations. And the main thing was, he was too young to do anything like that. He was supposed to get a great scolding from his guardians. I'll continue in the next class, and I'll come back and meet you very soon. Please read this text thoroughly, and if you have any doubt, I'm going to discuss in the next class. Stay healthy, stay safe.